Well, hello everyone. I, this is a non-typical time for me to stream, isn't it? You, eh, it's just always like small things like, time to do it. 4 hours ago, it's like, something came up. Something came up. Something came up. And then, oops, I just kicked, oh crap, I kicked my router. Um, and then, it just keeps on pushing time, and then usually at this time, I'm like, oh, maybe I can stream. Oh, no, I know I'm gonna get called out for something, to do something, and then all of a sudden it's like, I gotta go eat some food, and then by the time it's like super late, and it's like, oh, some new things come up, or I get delayed because I want to, like, do some exercises during the day, rather than, like, when it's, like, darker, or whatever, or colder. So yeah, hello everyone. It's a me. We're back on the Blender Shenanigans. No, none of that. Bobo Bay. No Bobo Bay. No alcohol. None. No nothing. It's just me today. So today we'll be working on some more animation stuff. Just like I said, it's just more shenanigans. So we'll be opening up. I actually don't know what. I forgot I did. I don't have this. Let me just fix this. Okay. I forgot the VTuber model. Ooh, ooh, okay, that's kind of on me. I don't know. I just started streaming. I was just like, huh, where am I? Ah, oop, just get that out of the way. Okay, as long as it like connects in, it should be fine, right? Ooh, scary. Oh yeah, there I am. Okay, now we're back in business. We're gonna put up some music. We're gonna put up some music. Ooh. So we're gonna be working on the scene, part of the Elden Ring stuff. No need for these two. Yeah. Let me just get rid of these. Oh, hide these out. So yeah, I didn't really do any like actual scene prepping. I was just more like, I know what I'm gonna do before actually doing it. So yeah, how's everyone doing today? It's been a few days that I haven't really done anything crazy. I think one of my VTuber acquaintances have started streaming like legit at the same time. Oh, not on Twitch. Get out of here. I'll just pop them in the background so that they can. Oh, it's because they move times. Ooh, they should have streamed like 12 minutes ago. Ooh, there's, but instead I'm first. Okay. Whoops. Okay, duplicate this. So yeah, I'm basically doing like a little gimmick thing instead of how do I explain? So you already knew I was playing Elden Ring, recording and doing a whole thing with that. So I thought it'd be funnier if instead of the mimic tier fight being like, oh, I have to realign this. Instead of the mimic tier fight being, what's it? Ooh, look at that. I think it's also it'd be a little funny if I actually had like different shoes on. If I wore my other shoes. Well, yeah, what was I getting at? Yeah, the instead of the specifically the mimic tier fight being like, oh, it's just Elden Ring, I'm gonna animate it. I think that'd be funny, like a legit fight. Uh, oh, I should I should move this one. Oh, okay. Alt R. Those are on the right sides, right? Yeah. Hmm. But yeah, we'll be working on that. Maybe we'll work on other things. I can talk about whatever other shenanigans I've been on. Uh, the barbecue. Let me see. What was my last stream? Yeah, it was like before the barbecue. Yeah, no, the barbecue was a pretty good success. We had I had some made smash burgers with the boys. You know, had some fun. You know, drank, I guess. Drank an appropriate and not detrimental amount of alcohol. I don't know. I can't think of anything funny. Oh, I should also there should be a thing where it's like it's tucked in, right? Oh, it's just base tucked in. Okay, let me go fix that. Because it's not supposed to do that. Alright. Are them shoes on right? Don't know what... Every time I stream 3D modeling, something's happening to the to this. Like, it always like starts chugging. You know, I don't actually remember my shoes looking like this. A little odd, but sure. Let's see here, anything else that's wrong? Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, I think I can just... I I gotta remember to, on my base model, I gotta, like, fix that. How both of them be rigged. But, you know, we'll get to... If I remember, I'll go do that. Okay, and then automatic weight should be good, right? Yeah, it's good enough. And because it's a mirror, it should have the exact same. Oh, it missed the star. Okay. Sure, I'll go and... Huh. Okay, I guess I'll have to do just a bit of tweaking. Okay, what else has happened in the past bit? I guess, oh, I was doing some small work on, like, the, Spectacular Spider-Man figure again. And I was also working on a different project coming up. Oh, I should, Yeah, that's fine. Let's pull up let's just pull up Gogeta songs, because, I mean, the one I just played is probably what I'm gonna use for when I'm doing the scene. But I might as well have some fun music, right? Yo, from what I've seen of, like, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, not fair and balanced. Don't you love when games do that? This is a PvP game, dude. Oh. Whoops. And then, what's it? What else has been happening? YouTube is back on some... Just moving. Alright. Okay, we got the Mimic tier ready. Then, we're gonna have to quickly just, like, create a little blob, because that's, like, how the fight starts. Like, in Elden Ring, when you fight the Mimic tier, you start out with, like, an empty battlefield. You walk up, the tier does, like, the transforming thing, and then becomes you, and then the fight starts. So I gotta make the tier ahead of time. Well, I mean, I don't have to, but, like, I think having, like, most of it be animated sets it up better. Okay, let me see here. The little blob thing looks kind of like... Looks kind of like that, I think. Let me look it up. Elden Ring Silver Mimic. Oh, whoops. This is a little bit more blobby. Let me just, drop it. Whoops. Okay, oh, wait, I gotta move back to object mode. Okay, silver tier. So yeah, I gotta make that. Just, like, really quickly, just... That, and then, like, probably, like, a shape key to make it so it looks like a... Make it look like it's, what's it? Squishing down to transform, I guess. It's basically this, but less, like, more round. But I can just, I don't know, just subdivide it or something. Okay, turn off that, drop that down. There we go. And they're usually, like, yeah, they're about, like, this size. Oh, I didn't charge my headphones. Okay, let me go get a charger. I'm pretty sure it's a wireless charger, so, like, I gotta go and charge it every once in a while. I mean, I did leave it on the floor for, like, 2 weeks. Whoops. Yeah, it still works while plugged in, it's fine. Alright. Shape keys, base, I don't know, flat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, it's Capo. Her stream just started. I'm assuming it's also on Twitch, so I guess I'll go and lurk in that one too, yeah. I hate ads. YouTube started getting better at their ad block. It's really annoying. starting to really get on my nerves, you know? So, yeah, it does something like that. I think it... I don't even know why I did the first one, but it's like... Okay, there we go. So we started up, build the floor. I mean, I guess I might as well get a reference image of Nocturne. What's a good photo I could use? Nah, that's good enough. AVIF? What the fuck kind of file is that? Doesn't even work. Oh, it's the Twitter GIF thing. Nope, that doesn't work either. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can convert it into like a PNG. PNG. Nope. Really decided to make it a little harder on myself, huh? Ah, here we go. JPEG. Now this is what we're talking about. Yeah, okay, so this just like to give a mental reference of how it's supposed to like look. Alright, let's pull up a different song. I've been wanting to have this one in the background. I'm pretty sure I put this one in the background at least once. This song. Alright, so... how I'm gonna do the actual, like, background for this is gonna be a little odd. It's gonna be a lot of editing, I think. How I've considered I think I'm gonna do it is, I mean, this is just here as, like, a mental reference, so I don't have people flying by accident. Okay, typically, it's like that. Hmm. Yeah, no, they're on the wrong side. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. It's more closer, more right up to be like there. So there's that. Yeah, really all he needs this. Like to start off. Is it this big? It's around this big. Maybe it's a little smaller. So what I was planning on doing is like, you know, having having like references like this. And then when I go into I go back when I'm like actually like doing it. I go into Elden Ring and use the camera to like move it around. At least that's how that's like the plan. Okay, starts out here. This guy, he's out. And then start moving the camera. Oh, I also have to disable a few things. Right, there's the particle system I gotta get rid of. Because I'm just outright not using that one. What else do I need to clean up? Oh yeah, so far I gotta do like the smoke. but I guess we'll do that later. I kind I kind of wanted to do the scene a little bit closer. This I don't need. I can just hide that a little closer, like here. Yeah. So now we have that. Most likely, I won't be able to, in like the time I'm thinking of streaming, I won't be able to reach the part where I actually start the fight. And I was like, ah, darn, no sick choreography this time. It'll be next time though, if I do this on stream. Okay, the other projects I've been working on were what's it? So yeah, I was working on the If you remember a while ago, I was working on that Spectacular Spider-Man action figure. I was doing a bit of like, a bit of a work, as like a test to get it as like, we start small. Can't do the whole action figure just yet. So we start and have do it as like a custom head sculpt for like a Spider-Man figure. And while I do technically have the actual figure, I have a bit of a collector's thing. So he's still technically brand new inside of his packaging. I do have the No Way Home Final Swing Spider-Man, but I also found a defective, like a broken version at the local liquidation center. All right, let me just I didn't really need to like explain myself, but no. His leg joints are one of his leg joints are broken. Oh wait, let me just get a picture of it. I should save first. Okay, where is it? How am I gonna show this? Nah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you see, I was able to get this to actually like stick onto his head, and funny enough, except for like the middle line, most of the other lines just happen to line up. So I'm like, oh, I guess that's pretty convenient. I might put this one up on Etsy and whatnot as like hey, I mean, if you really want to use my head sculpt for Spider-Man, go ahead. And then I do have a second photo. Let me go pull up the second photo. Here's the second photo, just to show it's like, oh, it's connected and all that. You see how it's like, how like the lines actually just happen to run perfectly too. That one's a little like, oh, I guess that just happened to work out. Okay, what else is there? So yeah, no, this was like done like this morning because I had the print on last night, and then ahead of time, I was like, should I even explain the engineering side of it to like get how I got this to work? Like first, I used my bad resin. I have a water washable resin, which it's very brittle. I added some a bit of like, I bought some like flexible filament, mixed that with it so it can get some flex to it, so it's super durable now. I gotta put his hands in neutral. Let me go change it also from octahedral to wire. Not wire, stick. Wire's too thin, it's like really annoying to like look at. Okay, do a little bit of... I mean, that's a little close. It's a little weirdish, but... eh. But yeah, I guess I might as well explain the engineering thing. Y'all are here for my like random ramblings. So basically, with the Spider-Man head, I make the head, I hollow it out a little, so it can like... how do I fully explain it? I'm not a fan of how a lot of TP, like a lot of resin like custom heads are just like it's printed and it's good to go. I did that like two different times with the head, and they grip onto like the head joint, the let me pull up the picture again. Like they really grip onto the... so how it connects to like and gives you like articulation. It has like a ball joint about right here. It's a very big ball joint for some reason. I don't understand why Hasbro does it like with like such a big head, but so there's a giant ball joint. Typically they do a head sculpt and they like in the mold there's the head joint, the ball joint inside of the mold, and because of that it's like, oh, I mean usually it shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? But with resins, a lot of like resin prints, when they're like grinding on things, they really lose their they start like sanding like the joints down, so they become like more loose over time. So what I did instead is I can just open up the file. Does it show anything doxing? No, it doesn't. Wait, let me just double check. No, it's cool. It's cool. Okay. So basically, with this head, for some reason importing into this CAD program like really messes up like the model. So I gotta fix that. But I mean, I did a few like weird modifications, like how I just attached the eyes to the mask right back, because I was doing interchangeable eyes, as you can see in like the previous one right here. So what I did was you can see inside that there's a hollow hole. I can show it here, like here. So instead of it being like is this one? Oh, okay, let me just do an example then. I think what was the size? It was like 7.8, but I did them at 7.9 instead to give it some like space, because when I did it as like nearly exact sizing, it, like I said, it gripped. So it I nearly ripped the the peg apart in half before I could get it out. I had to break the resin head to even get it out. So let me just close enough. So think of it like this, and you cut a hole in, and while that's okay, so you can see here it's like a ball joint here. So that's where like the socket for the head joint goes in. So you just pop, and like that's when it can move. But I'm just not a fan of this, because if it grinds on like the plastic too much, it starts becoming more loose and like not good. So what I did instead is like I cut a cylinder shape, because originally I was gonna do a square, but it didn't. It ended up not working. I should get rid of those actually. As you can see here, instead I did a cylinder with the ball thing in here, and I printed it using TPU. So instead of it being it grinding on resin, it's the ball joint on a rubber ball socket instead. On a rubber socket, so it doesn't grind as hard. Plus it has the the friction of the TPU rubber. So it has like more. It's basically like overall better, like more grip plus more flexibility. So you don't have to worry about it breaking or nothing. So that's one thing I was working on. Another thing I was working on was y'all know how I'm always on the spur of the moment type of work. Like, oh, I get an insane idea. All of a sudden I start going crazy. Let me take a picture of it right now. It's on my desk actually. Okay, we can close that. Let me just pop into the Discord. So, what's it? My friend, he's a fan of Ina from Hololive. I mean, I'm a fan of her too, but I personally just don't get her merch because, I mean, like I enjoy her company, like you know, watching her streams and all that, but like not enough to like get merch. Okay. So, because of that, someone I know is like went on a trip to Japan right now. So I told them, hey, if you happen to find a Nendoroid of her, you go and get that. It's like, oh, okay, and they did. They got it. And then what else? I should walking animations. I'm still like not that good at. It's something I should practice more often. Because this is, like, one of those things you just can't osmosis learn. Like I did with, those, like... I don't have to do anything... I don't have to put in too much work on this one because, you don't actually see my legs. That was intentional. You know, I don't know what's the deal with today. But I'm on that yap per second. Extra yaps per second. But it was like a post about like the Ina figures being available. Which... kind of funny. In Japan, it's already available and whatnot. It's like... but no, everywhere else once they start shipping it, nah, it's like a month later. Anyways. I saw someone on a comment who was like, oh, you know what would be a great idea? They should make... okay, instead of it being like... okay, location. And then this moves on with it too. You know, don't have to deal with like messing up the bones if I just have it so it's like it just moves. Yeah, somehow he doesn't notice that. He doesn't notice it until it starts like doing the... it's because like how the mimic tier works is like they start smoking. What if I just flip it? Probably not a good idea. I'm just gonna manually move everything. Right. I was like I started focusing a little bit. I was like, oh, how do I do legs? How do the legs work? Man, it's close. That's fine enough. It's kind of weird, like the way, because there's not much detail on my hair. That's like it's a little weird. That's a little weird to see. Like, look. So it snaps into like the corner. Now, I'm doing rudimentary stuff right now, but it's yeah. What I was getting at with the Nendoroid story was that so I saw someone say that it's like, oh, it'd be a really good idea to sell like a bunch because like something like Ina or Nene's mascots. There's a bunch of them rather than like someone like Ame's being like her dog, being a what's his name again? I don't remember off the top of my head right now. Instead of it being something like Ame's dog or something, it's a Takodachi, which is like, you know, there's hundreds of them, right? So it's like, oh, you should go and they should sell a bunch like as bulk packs instead of so like they can make little armies for Ina. So it's like, oh, you know what? That's not that bad of an idea. Oh, oh, I should open up tools. Someone's talking. I don't know. Oh, hey, I have to. Oh, I left a bunch of stuff off. Whoopsies. I need to find where. Docs. Chat. Here we go. I forgot I actually just didn't do that. That's my bad. Reach your channel, switch to chat. But no, yo, what's poppin'? I can't see your name. Why? But yeah, how you doing? I was just talking about something like small projects I'm doing, like. Anyways, so they talked about it's like, oh, you should make a bunch of like little like big things so you can make amass like a little army. Like, you know, YouTube chat's behind me. So I was like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I can 3D model. I could do something like that too. So that's what I was working on. Oh right, I can pull up the disc. I already sent it. So I was starting to work on that. Let me see how it looks on your end. So yeah, I was working on making a little Takodachi figures, like, oh, as a little, like, oh, you know, you get one in the packaging, you start, so I can, like, oh, if you want to get more, you can go into my shop or something and get, like, a bunch. Like, I don't even know how to do, I haven't thought about pricing just yet. I was just more working on it. So, this one was the initial one I made. I was like, because I don't actually have the figure, because the person I know hasn't come back from Japan. I gotta ask my other friend, though, for permission to, like, open it and like, measure out how big I'm supposed to actually do it. But the first one was just more of like it's just like 1 centimeter. I'm like, yeah, maybe that's the size. So then I went and printed it. I was like, this is tiny. My bad. That's my bad. So then I reprinted it to like an actual more proper size. This is it was like about 2.5 centimeters. Yeah, no, it's not. 1.9 or 2 centimeters tall. That one's a bit more reasonable because I do have a Nendoroid for scale, the Subaru one, alive, and compare it to like her duck to like scale it. Oh, he just said hi. I guess they left too. But what else was I yapping at? So that one's like, this one's a bit close about generally how I assume how big it's gonna be. And the things at the bottom are like, because I don't have ways to professionally print the faces, what I was doing was I copied the face like how it's supposed to be and have it as like a face plate almost, but not in the ways like you can pop out the face, pop in a new face. You know, if anything, that's kind of a good idea, and I might consider that. But the idea of it is like as like it's more like a stencil. I'm doing it as a stencil where you know, you can see the holes there, so I can use that as like a guide to figure out how to like print more properly, because I have really shaky hands. And yeah, that's really it. That's all I've done. Okay, back to work. Whoops. Yeah, I guess that guy couldn't handle the neutron style, the 100 yaps per second. Alright. Yeah, just move that just a bit. It's a little hard to see, like, whenever I bend my back. Yeah, I think that was better. Song ended. Wasn't this like a 30-minute song? 24. I've been yapping for 40 minutes already? That's wild. I have barely done anything. Save. Alright, let me look for a new song. What's a... No, that one has lyrics. I can't pull up this one. It's all in Japanese. I can't understand a single thing. I know which one this one is. I've listened to this one before. It's the mining defense. Alright. Ooh. Okay. So it starts like, simple walking. I'm gonna fix that later. Oh, he sees it's like, oh, that thing does like a little sizzle, like, catches his attention. So he's like, huh? And okay. Oh, yeah, I was just copying the movements. Camera. Okay, immediately, like, up within maybe, like, 5 frames. I have an animation book. I gotta read that. Like, how I've been animating has been mostly, like, through raw instinct. So I haven't really, like, okay. Mostly through raw instinct rather than actually, like, figuring out how to actually do it. But I do have an animation book that I should read. I was thinking of reading it, like, yesterday, but I was like, just ended up not doing it. Okay, he just quickly hoot. Actually, I need to, like, have it look good on camera. Yeah, that should be fine. And then camera is next frame. How I was gonna do it was a close ground shot, like, jumps back. Oh, I gotta... Is that not on the ground? I thought... Oh, it's just slightly hovering. No, it's gonna... Just put it, like, right on the ground. Yeah, something like this. Okay, move this back. Do you think it's weird if I acknowledge people who've left? I do. Every once in a while I do find that a little funny. Like, just a moment ago, 2 people showed up on YouTube. I think YouTube, and it just dipped quickly. It was like when I was doing, like, the jump. Okay, how do you look when you're jumping? It's like, it's kind of the way I was gonna do it was like something like this. Something like that, yeah. Actually, let me go check my, just in case if I didn't, mess up from swapping, tags last time for the game. YouTube. I gotta open up my own channel just in... Because, you know, sometimes you just can't do it on your phone. Ooh. -1? Someone unsubscribed? Oh. That's a little surprising. I didn't actually think. I wonder who that was. Okay, let me just pull it up again. Did I... yeah, YouTube seems fine. Let me pull up Twitch now. Because it might have not changed it to art. Video producer. Stream manager. Here we go. Okay, stream info, art, Nope, everything's fine. Oops. Press change, even though I might have done nothing. Every once in a while, I look at, like, how my model looks, I'm like, my proportions seem a little off, like, I think this bone's too long. Okay, what just... Nah, nothing's important. Okay. So yeah, it's like... Oh, I kind of don't like that. Guess I'll just move him to the side a bit more. Why is it arc? Let me see here. How does it look? There we go. Okay. Then we reset this so I can actually swap it out to like a fist shape or something. You know, other than that, what has changed? Yeah, no, that's really it. I mean, I could talk about whatever recent stuff has been happening that I know about, like, there was, like, this thing about a Twitter API, like, a Twitter API leak. Turns out that's fake because the URL... It had something to do with, like, okay, the tags being a little too on the nose, so that's, like, you know, note for suspicion, plus the URL where the API comes from was like weird, so it's like it didn't exist, so it was probably like something like someone going and using, what was it? You know how you can edit sites from your side of the computer, but it doesn't affect anything? That's probably what they did. Or they made something fake and then made it look like it was real. And then on top of that, there was something else. There was another thing. Oh, they said the program that they used is like to find the API. It's like, oh, this is what Twitter uses. They don't use that. So it was like, oh, that's just fake. So it is fake. But the fact that even though it was like extremely outrageous, that the things that have happened onto Twitter that were weird, you could have believed it. I did. Like, the things people have been banned for and reinstated for really led up to, like, yeah, that's probably real. But turns out that specific thing was not real. Why the people who reposted those got banned? Okay, that one, that's weird. Oops. That one, that was weird. I don't know about that one. Okay, let me think of how am I supposed to pose the No, it's a bit more sideways. Let me just save that. Hair getting stuck on the little pad I have. I think this is like a good start. Then it switches to like him like positioning himself properly. Something like that, I guess. Oh, you know, today's Friday? Damn, that's crazy. Got a new thing. It's like, oh, special deal for Friday. I'm like, it's Friday? Okay, let me just, oh, wait. Oops, I gotta move his head properly to, like... Yeah, that's kind of odd, but sure. Oh, apparently the Wolverine, like Deadpool Wolverine movie came out. My friend watched it. Apparently, he said it was like it was pretty good. Not, and fortunately, he said there was a lot of good references in it, and fortunately, he thinks it's like, oh, it's not hard carried by the references. It's just like on its own merits is a good movie. So like that's good. Apparently my other friend is like gonna watch that movie later. Is it later this week? Tomorrow? Sometime. Whatever. I don't know. Just later. I'm not particularly too invested in like the whole like the movie X-Men. Sometimes sometimes like the cartoons. I'm like, ooh, I'm into the. I like the cartoons. Oops. And I think he needs to be like more crouching, but oops, that should be okay enough. It's always how it be, like it's okay enough. Eh, let me try trying like that. Yeah, let me think of how it's supposed to like look. I think that can stay for now. Let me just do it. Yeah, what frame did that stop at? 90? Okay, let's say 100. This is probably like really bad time. Actually, no, this is way too fast. I gotta like stretch it out late, but that's for later. 100. Let's say 400 for now. Don't touch that. We move it forward to like that. You have it zoom up closely to this. I think it would be kind of neat if it was like pulsating like that. But maybe I'll do that later. I'm pretty sure I could figure out like, oh yeah, make a driver. Do I do the particle system now? Let's see what we can make with the quick effects. Quick fur, quick smoke. Okay, the cube. Okay, what shows up right now? Okay, fluid dynamics. Move this to the physics tab, right? Smoke inflow, sampling subsets. Oh wait, I also got to start working on the. What I was gonna do was also change up how he's supposed to look here too. Let me just get rid of these. Open up the shading tab. Where is he? There he is. It's supposed to be like like more white outline. So let me just buff, 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 buff. Oh, you can't even see me do what I'm doing. Okay, the black outline changes more to white. Emission. Yeah, I mean, who knows what that does. Okay. Oh, and then the jacket color. How do I make it more white? I mean, I could just up this a bit more. That's, yeah. I mean, it's kind of what I was doing. Is that exactly how I'm trying to go for though? Like a little ghostly look. I was thinking trying for more like other things, but okay. Oh, it's 2. I mean, the whites are like, I mean, it's white, so like, doesn't really matter. Cause I'm doing it like this because of the. What was it? Because whenever the mimic does like the cloning, they're kind of like with like they have like a white outline to it. Okay. Yeah, a bit more like that actually. And we just gotta move everything to here. Alright. I mean, I guess that's like kinda close. I'll just fix it later. That's how it always is. I'll just fix it later. Okay, camera. We can do it. Next frame. This is when he's like finally here. Oh. And at the same time, this is also the frame where he actually has a pose. Gotta get that out. I don't know, just have it like crouching or something. I still feel like this isn't enough. But like, oh, I guess if you look at that, that's like that's exactly the same. Okay, let me just look it up again now. Yeah, this is more what I was thinking of. Nope. Bad format. Bad format. Come on. Give me a good format. This is good enough. I can work with this. Oh. Bad angle. There we go. Like I'm trying to go for to make it look like this, because like the mimics here fight like that. It's an exact replica, but I kind of want it to look more like this. No, just drop it to the side for now. Okay, what was it getting at again? Yeah, this. Maybe move his legs a bit more out. Okay. Okay, just in case, do that again. Okay, how does it actually look if I just do like that, actually, like... Okay, puff out his chest a little. Oh, you know, it'd be kind of fun if his eyes were solid black. I think that'd be kind of neat. Like, oh yeah, that's dead inside right there. Dude, that'd be for a different. That shouldn't be doing too many spur of the moment things. Okay, I think it would look good if I had his like flip his hands backwards. Maybe not all that much. We bend it, the forearm a bit too, like that. Because you know you can kind of bend your like your hands are usually like towards yourself. Kind of like that, yeah. Okay, flip on. Okay. Don't know if I can get the full idea out, but it's like kind of more like a slouching like that. Okay, his hand's supposed to be a bit more forward like that. Yeah, okay, oops. Needs to be a bit higher. Okay, location. Copy. 15 frame. Oh, wait, no. I'll just fix that later. You know, would he move? Would you move like that? This thing. No, his arms wouldn't be like move like splayed out like that as much. It'd be more like that. Oh, what's with that? Oh, it's the smoke. The heck? When is the smoke supposed to show up? Why is it showing up now of all times? Low sources. Yeah, actually, like straight up, why is it showing up now? Okay, how do I stop it from smoking after a while? How do I control the smoke fluids? Let's see, planar, initial velocity, texture, source. I gotta look it up. Oh, it's density. It's like, okay, so we start at like a 0. Yeah, initial velocity. I don't know, up Z a bit. I don't know why the smoke looks like that color, but sure, okay. About maybe like 30. Insert that back to 1. Is it going the wrong way? Do I gotta do it in negatives? try this again. Just how about regular? Back to normal timings, I guess, huh? Man, this song... Right, okay, Final Wave, huh? Still got 15 minutes. Okay, let's try a new song. You know, let's pull up a Dragon Ball Legends song. Oh, let's pull up the Gogeta one. I'm pretty sure I pulled it. I've used this one at least once already. Okay, so this one's... Okay, 14's too much. Yeah, let's go back to like 5. I don't know. Do that. Try 0 after. Does the smoke just go away? Like, how does it go away? Inflow, use flow, initial temperature. Okay, I don't know why it does that, but having it kind of like this is actually kind of works. Okay, we move the camera. I think we'll do a camera like thing like that. I gotta figure out how to do like a really dead inside look later when I'm like getting this like working. Straight for an hour and a half. Like partially burnt out. I mean, a lot of it's out. I Okay, how do I make smoke to leave? Oh, it's domain gas, dissolve. Okay, where's dissolve? Yes. Okay, maybe not 5, more like 15, let's say. Let's try that again. Yeah, this is supposed to be like... Let me get a white background too, because I actually can't see like how the smoke looks. Whatever, let's just have it like that. Yeah, let's try moving the speed to 2, actually, so it doesn't... Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that, but 15's not is too short. Okay, let's try 25. Let's give it an extra 10. Okay, maybe I gotta move the smoke effect a bit more, like, to, like, here. Or I do have it more gradual, like, move it like that. I'm surprised my computer's still running at like 24 frames. Usually by now it'd start like having trouble. Actually, that's actually not that bad there. That's kind of like what I was going for. And then it like vanishes all of it vanishes away after a while. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now save. Now, do I want to continue streaming right now? It's only been an hour and a half. Like, do I want to stream for another 30 minutes? Probably better to quit while I'm ahead, right? You know, just like, oh, before I start like really burning out, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I think you know what? I think that's smart to like quit while I'm ahead. I think we did pretty alright. You know, this has definitely got to be longer. Like this whole introduction should be maybe 400. That 400. That's like 20 seconds. Actually, 20 seconds is a long time. But this part's gotta be fat. Gotta be like way slower. All right. I think we'll stop for now. I'll take a little mental break and then continue working on other stuff off stream. Probably not some of this off stream, but it'll be mostly the other stuff, which requires actual like I can't be sitting at the computer doing it because I gotta like move around type of stuff. So I think we'll be calling it in for today. You know, there was like 6 people who showed up. It was like there's someone on Twitch right now. Then there was the person who showed up who was like under who said hi. I still can't see his name. Bathaway? I don't know. I actually straight up can't see it. Then there was the two different groups of two who showed up for a bit and then dipped. So thank you for watching. I was just doing. It's always just slow work, right? Still don't. I have to figure. I gotta figure out how to get rid of that first. That's like the immediate thing. Like, what's the deal with that? And today I think we did pretty good. Oh, it's because it ended 400. Oh, 250 was where it like stopped. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That's why it like was the weird block thing. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, thank you for watching. And I'm not gonna stream tomorrow because someone's coming over. I gotta deal with that. Maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday. Whether or not I actually like get around to it, figure out some time to do it. So let's hope for Sunday. Ooh. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.